On April 29, 2018, at a wildlife sanctuary in South Africa, a routine day took a horrifying turn. Michael Hodge, a 72-year-old Englishman who had dedicated nearly 2 decades to raising lions, entered the enclosure of a massive predator.
He's gonna go! Jump off! Jump off! Jump off!
Oh my god!
Shoot! Ha! 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 Get a rifle! Somebody get a rifle, just in case! Somebody get a rifle! Somebody get a rifle!
Oh my god! Please!
Is anybody getting a rifle? Just in case!
Please, somebody help me.
That lion was Shamba, a 10-year-old lion Michael had raised since birth. Shamba was the star attraction at the Marikele Animal Sanctuary, but that day, as Michael prepared the area for a tourist attraction known as the Lion Mobile, Shamba suddenly lunged. Staff rushed in and, with no choice, shot the lion. Michael survived, but only after months in the hospital. Next, a Facebook livestream captures the final seconds before a plane with more than 70 people on board crashes and explodes. On January 15, 2023, Indian passenger Sonu Jaiswal and 3 friends were aboard Yeti Airlines Flight 691, a domestic flight from Kathmandu to Pokhara. As Sonu began live streaming the landing on Facebook for family and friends, disaster struck when the pilots made a fatal error.
यो सिधा गरिदिनु पर्दैन त्यसपछि क्लास 30 लिएपछि अनि म्यानुअल क्लास अब म्यानुअल
ओके स्ट्यान्ड बाइ
अनि क्लास रिभर 150
ओके क्लास 30
क्लास बाबट बा मौज कदी क्लास 30 चढ्दै जाऊ है चढ्दै जाऊ तल पनि जाऊ अनि ओके बिफोर ल्यान्डिङ के
down 3B
क्लास
30 take off
क्लियर
low speed
आइसिङ
check
एक्सटर्नल लाइट
on
कम्प्लिट
yeah
Hello?
you look for the ride
5
continue to ride
continue to अब यो नयाँ एयरपोर्ट पछि अलि तलै
तलै जानु पर्यो
होइन तल होइन यो त यतिकै ठिक छ पार हाल है 691
पारै आएन
wind 1 knots runway 12 अगाडि हाल्नु पर्यो
आएन सर ए तलकै आएन के सर
ओके यता जाउँ त
ओके यो ल्यान्डिङ है सर के भयो
The aircraft carrying 68 passengers and 4 crew members crashed, killing everyone on board. The pilots had mistakenly feathered both propellers, robbing the aircraft of speed, and the senior pilot could not regain control in time. Reports say the families received settlements of $20,000 each. Next up, a wife films her husband's final moments before he jumps into an ice hole and is never seen again. On February 5th, 2022, 38-year-old Alexander, along with his wife and a friend, was visiting the frozen Chortomlik River in the village of Kapolivka in Ukraine when Alexander suddenly decided it was a good idea to cut a hole in the ice and go swimming with just his briefs. While the act might seem reckless, it's tied to a long-standing tradition in Ukraine. Each January, thousands of people participate in the ritual of plunging into freezing rivers and lakes to celebrate the Orthodox holiday of Epiphany, a practice believed to cleanse sins and bring good health for the year ahead.
Саня, ти не боїшся?
Не боюсь.
Тобі не холодно?
Ні.
Молодець. Боже, тобі не холодно ногам?
Ні.
Ой, Боже, я не можу, бо як це холодно. Господи Боже, хоч би ти не заболів. Молодець. Ой, Господи Боже, як це можна?
Слава Ісусу, навіки слава.
Мама! Боже, де він? О, Боже. О, Господи. Боже, де він? Де він? Де він? Де він?
Сюди!
Ой, Ліша, не впади! Не впади, де він? Боже! Дивись, його не попи... Де він? Я не можу, Боже! Ой, я не можу! Господи, де він?
Не бачу!
Я не знаю, що робити! Визивати спасателів!
Визивай їх!
Not being a local, Alexander wasn't aware the river had a strong current beneath the ice, and the near-freezing river swept Alexander away the moment he jumped in. Rescuers were called, but he wasn't found until the next day, dead. Next, an outdoor CCTV camera captures the moment an 11-foot alligator drags an 85-year-old woman into the water and kills her.
Oh my God! The alligator's got her!
On February 20th, 2023, in Spanish Lakes Fairways, an age-restricted retirement community in Florida, 85-year-old Gloria Serge was walking her small dog by a retention pond behind her home when Henry, an 11-foot alligator known to estate management but never removed, lunged at Gloria and her dog.
Alligator has a woman! How big is it? It's a huge gator! It's huge! I don't have anything to get. Is she alive? Yes, she's alive! She's holding her in! It's too late! It's too late! Oh my God! Did it pull her under? Yes! Oh no! I was trying to stick a pole out for her, and I was calling you at the same time, and she's gone.
Okay.
She's gone.
It's horrible for her family. It's horrible. Just horrible. And her friends. I mean, I talked to a couple of her friends yesterday. They were devastated.
Do you wish you had gotten to her sooner?
There's no way I could have gotten to her sooner.
The dog escaped, but Gloria died.
A contracted nuisance alligator trapper located, captured, and euthanized the alligator. Estate representatives settled privately with Gloria's family.
Next up, body cam footage captures an officer's final seconds before he is struck by a train. While responding to a burglary on January 7th, 2020, Polk County Officer Andy Anderson found 18-year-old suspect Jaden Motes on the train tracks. Focused on the arrest, Anderson failed to see the approaching train, and the worst happened.
Hey, 26911. Come here. Get Rob working out towards Piedmont at the railroad tracks.
The train struck Officer Anderson, throwing him into the bushes. He survived with multiple fractures and a concussion. The suspect initially escaped but was arrested days later for burglary and criminal trespass. Next up, customers film as a gator grabs its trainer's arm and begins a death roll. On August 14th, 2021, handler and trainer Lindsay Bull had just finished a touch-and-hold demo with Darth Gator for a birthday crowd at Scales and Tails, a family-run reptile and bird center in the Salt Lake City, and was guiding the gator back into the enclosure when things went terribly wrong.
Uh-oh, you want me here? What do you want me here? We got trouble in here! What do you want me here? Okay. Hey, we got trouble!
Over the snake. Over the snake. Here.
Hey, we got trouble!
With no other staff present, a birthday guest stepped in. Once the gator was under partial control, the handler coached the Good Samaritan on how to free her.
Hold this. No.
She's dead.
Donnie Wiseman, the Good Samaritan, managed to free the handler and escape unbitten. The gator ruptured roughly 80% of a tendon in the handler's hand and chipped several bones. She underwent immediate surgery and eventually recovered. Next, a tourist films a large crocodile attacking other tourists climbing onto its back to take selfies. On December 20th, 2020, at the Ave Dakpa Crocodile Resort Pond in Ghana, a tour group was touring the resort when several enthusiastic tourists decided to take pictures while touching the back of a huge crocodile that had just exited the pond and was lying motionless. The crocodile lunged and nipped a female tourist, causing minor injuries. She was treated at a clinic and discharged the same day. The Ghanaian government closed the resort and reopened it 5 years later. Next, an Indian man records his final seconds before a fast-moving train crushes him. On January 21st, 2018, 21-year-old Shiva Kumar was recording a selfie video on rail stretch in Hyderabad, India, when a train approached. Shiva was struck by the train and thrown aside. However, he miraculously survived with multiple injuries. Next up, a head-mounted camera captures the moment a massive black bear attacks an experienced hunter. On May 17, 2017, in the Fire River area of northern Ontario, veteran bow hunter and local guide Richard Wesley, with over 40 years of experience, was on a spring hunt when a black bear appeared in Char.
Me? I should have shot him a long time ago. Scared me, that guy.
As the bear knocked off Wesley's head-mounted camera, Wesley jammed his bow into its mouth. The bear broke off the attack and ran, leaving Wesley with only a bruised elbow. Next up, an 85-year-old man films the final seconds before a violent tornado tears down his home, killing his wife and neighbor. On the evening of April 9th, 2015, an extremely violent multiple vortex tornado, with winds near 200 miles per hour, tore through communities near Rochelle and Fairdale, Illinois. From an upstairs window, 85-year-old Clem Schultz filmed as the twister crept slowly toward his home. Clem filmed as the tornado closed in and destroyed his home. He was rescued hours later, but his wife, 67-year-old Gary Schultz, who was downstairs, did not survive. Their neighbor, 69-year-old Jacqueline Closa, also died. In total, 71 homes were damaged, with losses estimated at $19 million. Next, police dashcam footage captures the moment a train crushes a defenseless suspect locked in a cruiser. On September 16, 2022, Platteville and Fort Lupton officers arrested 20-year-old Yoreni Rios Gonzalez after a road rage incident in which she brandished a gun. While officers searched her car, they placed her, handcuffed and locked, in a patrol vehicle that Officer Jordan Steinke had parked on the railroad tracks, and a train soon approached at high speed.
Did you see her toss anything?
She could have, because it took her a long time to pull over. Who is that, Hart?
No, that's time check. Oh my god! Oh my god! The 346 patrol car was just hit by a train. Dispatch up to 346. Did us medical emergent. The suspect was in the vehicle that was hit by the train.
Yoreni could only watch as the train slammed into the cruiser. She sustained traumatic brain injury, broken ribs, fractured and dislocated wrists, a broken leg, and a punctured lung. She received an $8.5 million settlement. Next, body cam footage captures an officer in his patrol car as he's killed by an unrelated crash he never saw coming. On September 13, 2024, Michigan motor carrier officer Daniel Kerstetter pulled over a semi-truck on Interstate 75. More than an hour into the stop, an unrelated female driver in a Ford Explorer suffered a seizure, crashed into the median, and barreled toward Kerstetter's patrol SUV at over 90 miles per hour.
God damn it. Both lanes, middle and right. What? Dan? Dan, can you hear me? Gotta keep breathing for me, okay?
The Ford Explorer slammed into Kerstetter's patrol SUV, crushing it against the semi-truck. Kerstetter was extricated but died of his injuries despite wearing a seatbelt. The woman who suffered the seizure also died. Only the semi-truck driver survived. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and watch this one.